Hi everyone, my name is Michelle and welcome to Michelle's Planning. And in today's video, I'm going to show you my planner, which planners I'm going to use for 2022. So, I'm going to use 4 planners. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, what are they? Well, one of them is my catch-all, which is neutral. And it's this cover. If you've seen it, this is the 18-month year. That starts in July of 2021 and it ends December of 2022. So it's pretty much, well, I already decorated it for this year, but actually I'm going to show you the layout. Oh yeah, this is January. Okay. This is what it looks like. See? This is what it looks like. And it's basic. I love it. Now, over here, if you notice, I have my handwriting there. What I do is whenever there's, right here down the bottom, whenever there is dates that are sharing together, the ones at the bottom, like right here, I just put them at the top so that they can have their own box. I just find it unfair for the bottom too, that they have to sacrifice themselves, Alright, so that's pretty much it. Like I said, this is very neutral. I really like it. The currently page. I'm not too fond of the currently page, but that's alright because I can just cover it with a sticky paper. And the second one is this cover, which is the faith one. Now this is what it looks like. It's already in here, which you already had a sneak peek, which is this. And this is 18 months. It's also 18 month planner. I haven't even started December's because I've been so busy. But that's what it looks like. So this one will be for like my praying. If I prayed or not. And this will be like what book I'm reading. Not Bible study, but more of like reading books about my faith. That sort of thing. And I don't know what I would put in a currently page. I mean, I could use this as my currently page as well. But we'll see. Oh, yeah, we'll see. Or I can just, yeah. And then the third one, I'm sorry, is this one. It's teacher layout, Undated. Now, honestly, I'm not a fan of this, but I like the inside, like I said. It's neutral, it's undated, just what I needed for the things that I need to track. So the monthly layout is this, which I did in advance. And then the next page is for my son. Now, it's going to be a monthly layout, not a week to week like most people do. This is like a monthly layout. So, like again, I'm putting the 30th and the 31st at the top, and here the 1st. Just like a normal one. Now, the first layout is going to be a challenge. Any challenge that I can see myself that is doable. Very doable for myself. So for January, I'm going to do a little deep cleaning. We're using these silver stickers. Now, one thing for me, I'm not a big fan of foil, and I do want to use them up. So that's what I'm going to do. The next layout is my son. This is what the things I do with my son, because sometimes I'm like, what do I do with my son on this day? What can I do? Also, I have these stickers from the Twin Mermaids. It's on Etsy. I love this shop. I haven't shopped in her store for like more than a year, and it's because I haven't gotten to use these stickers. So once I use this up, now that honestly I don't want to use this up because it's really pretty, and two, it shows that my son's been tardy from school and I have to like sign him in. So that's what I use this for. And then for this one, it's like the school holidays. I started using most of it, and then once I use them up, I just started cutting them, so it's not too much. All right, and then the third is self-care, like anything for myself, like my me time. It could be doing a face mask, binge watching TV, reading, not reading, reading would be like a requirement. More like, I treated myself like going to the movies, getting myself coffee. I mean, not really coffee. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't drink coffee. I don't. I mean, I could get like a dragon fruit from Starbucks, that dragon fruit drink. Now that one I love. I can get that one. I could also do, like I said, go to the movies, going to a concert. Now that is what I love. I love going to concerts. Yeah, or like visiting my friends, hanging out with my friends, things like that. Something that I can do. Okay. The fourth one is my workout. Like, I need to get serious with working out. Not only that, but I need to do, I really need to meal plan. And the thing is, I hate meal planning. I really do. I hate cooking. I don't mind shopping the food, but I just hate to cook. I feel like I'm wasting time. I'd rather do something else. And this is like a workout challenge. And I only did one for like a long time ago. And I'm like, oh, I'll do the second day. I have not. So I need to start all over. Same thing with this. And this. Yeah. I should do a meal plan. You know, I do have you can use, I'm going to use half sheets to write my meal plan and have like what I'm going to have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for every day. And this is like for the layout. Like I said, it's going to be a monthly. So I'm going to put like if I went to the gym, what did I do? Any workouts that I followed, something like things like that. I hope pretty much by the end of the year of 2022, I will do classes instead of just going to the gym. Like not have a personal trainer. I really want that, but that's a whole nother story. And the last one, but not least, is social media. Like pretty much when I'm posting my videos, any planner parties, any planner parties or Zoom parties, anything like that related to social media of this planning the planner community, like you guys. And the fourth the fourth planner that I'm going to use is a big one, which is, this is the cover. It's the Girl Squads from 2019 to 2020. It was, I believe it was from memory planning. And I don't really want to see the girls that often. I like, simple. And now this is for my budget. How much money I'm making, what am I spending on, what are my savings, like those kinds of things. Any challenges that I have. Now, for January, I'm going to use Heather Kell stickers for the whole month. I'll show you guys this in a minute. Okay. See? It's really It's really pretty. It's gonna show me like my bills, what I'm spending. What I do is if I don't spend a day, like let's say on the 4th of January, I don't spend anything, I use a washi tape and I just, cover it, knowing that like I didn't spend any money, even if it's pay bills. Let's say on the 28th, I had to pay a bill and that's it. I'm still going to count that as a no spend because bills happen, So that is it. I got this from Etsy. I don't remember from who, but I can probably find her. It's not that hard. And then right here is I just put a line over, right, how much money I make, and then I break down each week for the bills that I have to pay, any expenses that I'm expecting for those weeks. And then right here in the back, the Happy Planner has their own in their in their budget companion packs. And they had like, where did I have the most trouble? Things like that. And I don't have those anymore. And instead of buying another one of those, I decided to just make one on my own. And I'm not going to use the big one. I'm not going to purchase a big one because I just don't need a big one. I prefer it to be in the classic size where it's all in one planner. And I won't, I'm not going to buy a new planner, for my budget, even though I do have one, but it's Undated. That one I'll use in the year 2024 because I've used the memory planning, as you can tell. See, this is memory. Oh, wait, actually you can't really see it. The memory planning. Yeah. And same thing. I got this from Etsy. And this I haven't used it. And I got this back in 2019. And yeah, I haven't used it. And so 2022, I'm going to. And for me, I just don't want to know. But if I count down how much money I spent, I hope it will force me to not spend as much on certain things, like eating out, entertainment, concerts, Patreon, because I support people on Patreon because I just love them and they're amazing people. And yeah, that's it. There's nothing on the back on that one. And this is what it has, the expense tracker, which I always have. I need this. This is something that I can see myself using for the rest of my life. Maybe not in this format. I mean, like in this format, because I like it. The date, the amount, the category, description, cash, debit. I don't use a credit card. Need or want. That sort of thing. Because one thing for sure, I want to live on my own. These are my goals for next year. I want to live on my own. I don't see myself moving out in 2022, but maybe in the year 2023 or 2024, I will hopefully move out of my parents' house because I've been here way too long. And I thank them for helping me out in a time of need. If you have any questions, I'm trying to see if you have any questions. Yeah, so lawyer. I'm getting divorced and I have to give them money, and it's, even though it's expenses, it's any expense, anything. Like shopping. Now, when I see shopping, it can mean a lot of things. Like, I don't really know. Like, I mean, I feel like shopping and entertainment are pretty much the same thing. Buying stuff. I guess it'll just be like buying stuff. I have guinea pigs. I have 3. One of them is gonna be 6 in January. The other 2, they just turned a year old. I do owe my parents money. And that sort of thing. Oh yeah, I do have a little sticker right here, as you can see. It says $10 for a car tax each paycheck. I get paid every week. And so I just have to budget that out. Same thing with my dentist. Same thing with, what is he doing? All right, just in case. I'm sorry about that. It's just my neighbor from across the street was looking at me, I think. I don't know if he was. So I had to I had to close the blinds down. And I'm like, really? Like, I saw him while I was filming. And I kept seeing him. And he's just, like, standing there. And I'm like, what is he doing? So I'm just gonna, like, put it down. And then he left. And I went to the other room. And not, like, open really dramatically. Just, like, open just a little bit. And then I saw him, like, going inside of his house. So he's probably wondering, what am I doing? Oh well, he will never know. But yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh, one thing about myself is I am going to make sure I don't spend any money on stickers. I have so many stickers. I have to I just don't want to hide them from my parents. Like them seeing, like, I'm buying stickers for myself. They're just like, that's a waste of money. But I'm like, no, it brings me happiness, you know? So that is pretty much it. The planners that I'm going to use of 2022.